Cancer, I almost feel like I left y'all out. We were having cookies on Gemini's read. I was like, who better to give a cookie to than a Cancer? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I should have gave it. I put them away. Cancer. How you doing, guys? Welcome to Horoscope-ish. My name is Lindsay. This is a spiritual entertainment channel. If you are new here, welcome. And welcome back, Trail Mixers. Alright. What do we got for Cancer? If you would have told me in my late 30s I would develop, like, I don't think they're seasonal allergies. I think it's environmental allergies. I should just stayed up in the woods when I had the chance. Still young. Let's go back to the woods where there's air to breathe. I'm just kidding. The World and the Four of Cups. Cancer, are we rejecting a cycle from being completed? Are we disappointed with the completion of a cycle? Let's talk about it. Aw. It's kind of heavy though, huh? There's some, like, fun involved. It's like your heart chakra reached out. I mean, like, is involved. Alright, so there's an end of a cycle. It's pretty disappointing. Now the challenge is to not come rushing back in. Knight of Wands. You kind of just have to sit idle. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Eight of Swords. Cancer. Don't mean to yell. Listen, I get it. Kinda. Well, I get it. So, Eight of Swords. Alright. You got a little isolated. That's why you're wanting to, like, rush back in, because something ended, and it was disappointing when it ended. Oh. But it was because you went into isolation. Alright, in the recent past, there was this opportunity to get really passionate again about something brand new, like spark your fire back again, you know? What happened with the opportunity? Oh. I feel like Phoebe. Oh. The devil got in the way. Some kind of negative thinking, man. That's negative thinking. Negative thinking got in the way of something. Negative thinking and kind of obsession. Why the devil? Why the devil? It feels primal, actually. Oh, yeah, being primal got in the way. Oh, what goes around comes around on that end. Whoa, but it was just. Ha. What you give, you get. And you wanted a new beginning, some kind of like aces are all about new beginnings, and this one really was like something that you're very passionate about. Like, you can really work with this type of energy, but something's done and it's kind of disappointing. Now there's definitely a lot of wisdom that's been gained, but man, it's so hard excuse me, not to rush back in. Alright, and it's kind of a choking truth too. Yeah, what came back around when it came to this primal energy? Wow. What? Sorry. Like, literally, the music died. Sure. Just as long as there's not... let it go. Good morning, spring nature therapy. Flowery meadow. I like flowers and meadows. Do you? How do you feel about that, Cancer? Good? Good. Probably not good. Oh, lovely. It's birds. Okay. So... All right. The devil is being clarified with the Queen of Wands. This is really weird what I'm getting with this. Toxic positivity. Toxic positivity? That's interesting because, like, it's almost like you didn't believe someone. Or someone didn't believe you. The devil and the Queen of Wands? Toxic positivity. Or like some kind of toxic passion, like internal passion that's very toxic. Well, that somehow is karma. That's like rooting for the enemy. Toxic positivity. Oh, yeah, okay, Cancer, somewhere you rooted for the enemy. Or you stood up for the enemy. You said loving things about someone who's very possessive and controlling and a liar. Ew. And what's interesting about that is that's some kind of karma. How is it karma? How is it justice? Oh, because it's the truth. What goes around comes around. So, Cancer, whether you are aware of it or not, like, you had a new beginning with someone who is... You had the opportunity to start something really good, and then you defended how you cheerleaded for the devil. You cheerleaded for a toxic person. And what goes around comes around is that the truth is now out. Okay. And the fact that the heart of the matter is it's a disappointment, it's a disappointing conclusion. What I absolutely love about life is that nothing is ever as bad as you think it's going to be. Like, ever. Ever. It's crazy. Especially with the nature of higher elements of, like, compassion, understanding. Unconditional love really goes a long way. And if it's just a disappointing conclusion, I'd say that's pretty awesome. I feel like Gemini got this too. So start looking at the world. You're looking at the world right now with just love. You're like, I love everything. It's like you're ready to fight for love again. That's exactly what it is. Because it's a knight, and knights are crown guards. So it's like fighting for love again. Almost starting from a place of new, like what things were like when you were younger. Because this is the end of a life. A part of life like this. I mean, it's a new season, it's a new chapter, it's actually like a new book, and it's kind of disappointing. The end of the last I love this installment of your life, Cancer, is really disappointing. And so you're moving forward with nothing but love. You're like, you have the wisdom that it takes to see things as beautiful, even if it's from kind of like a dreamlike perspective. So in the near future here, we have 3 of Pentacles. All right, we got teamwork. Ooh, working with your intuition. Aww. working with your intuition. Oh my gosh. Working with your intuition and then getting it done. King of Wands always gets stuff done. This is a doer energy. Oh my gosh, you were defending the devil in you, like the possessive, you were protecting something, because I just saw the King of Wands, and the devil is actually clarified with the Queen of Wands, which is an internalized passion, right? That's almost like not being able to be yourself because of some idea you have of yourself. And there's some truth to that. And Pandora's box is significant. I remember, oh my gosh, I just went through this training for like, I couldn't believe that they actually used this as an example, but at the same time I was like, it's a bit excessive, but I like the gist of it. But they were talking about service work and how it's best to have things to, like very specific details to offer people, right? Well, the devil doesn't let you say anything, okay? The devil says, keep it all in, keep it all in. They won't understand. They won't understand. But there's a truth to Pandora's box, which is, I have questions, right? And if you, during this training, they were like, you don't want to say to somebody, would you like to adjust this or adjust that? Because then it's like, well, what are my options? You know, like too many questions creates Pandora's box. It's endless. There's no depth to it. And there's kind of no ceiling to it either. So it's like endless amounts of information that, one of my new favorite words, that can be a little verbose. All right. Excessive in nature. And, you know, the devil is about being excessive. So it's like, this is almost like you had an opportunity for a brand new start, especially something that you feel so passionate about. And then something about you, like defending yourself in a really toxic way. But it opened up Pandora's box and a truth came out. And now you're like, just going. You're like, nope. I'm going to see things as beautiful, light, airy. You know, but hey, you're working on your intuition in the future and getting it done. You're getting things done because of it. Like, whatever it is that you have in your heart, whatever sets your soul on fire, you gonna go get it. Haha. So, you know how you're like, you know how you're going about life and you're like, nope, I see everything is beautiful. Yeah, you're in this King of Cups mode. Very charming, very charming. People see you as very charming. Faith. I have faith. Oh, okay. I have faith in this connection. Okie doke. I have faith and love this connection. Another side of this, Cancer, is that people see that you're looking at this connection with love and faith. And people are seeing it as stable. King of Pentacles. They're like, oh, she's fine. He's fine. They're fine. They're actually really good. I mean, you're doing some work here, but there is an ending, and it's disappointing. Seven of Pentacles. Alright, so what you don't see coming is you've kind of done everything you could do. Like, you're tending. You can't really make things grow any faster than nature allows, but you're taking care of things. You're taking care of your life. You don't see that coming, taking care of things? Oh. Cancer, you're going to start taking care of things because of some sort of defeat. What's the defeat? Like, this is big change. And it may be confusing. okay. You're going to start taking care of your family. You're going to do everything in your power because there's some kind of defeat within a family for doing everything they can do. Yeah. I mean, shoot. That's like putting in the work and not seeing a whole lot of, it's not growing as fast as you'd like it to, and it gives you a sense of defeat within your family. That's what you don't see coming too. But the more you tend to it, it almost seems, oh, I just got the download insatiable. Like there's nothing you can do to make these people love you. Cancer? All right, I'm going to give you the softer side. I'm a Cancer moon, so let me give you a little hard-learned, disappointed lesson on my end. If people have to be forced to do anything, it's not going to be genuine. It's not going to last. It's not sustainable. Insatiable families are going to remain that way. You can't make people love you. Because I can't make you love me if you don't. I can't make your heart feel something it won't. Cut it off there because this is family oriented. Keep it at least G. We won't be rolling in the dark. Okay. Oh, divine guidance. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Okay, you're aiming for a new path. You're not quite sure about it, but it does seem natural. You know, you don't really know where it's leading, but you do know that you will reach your destination. Your divine guidance is, hey, you're not going to have all the answers, Cancer. I feel like I had to say this in a couple of reads recently, but you can't be in control. You can't be in control. And, you know, you can be in control of yourself. And whatever happens, happens. But trust the process. But I don't know what the process looks like. That's kind of the point. It's called trust. It's called faith. How people are viewing you towards this connection that is apparently over, and it's a little disappointing. Like there's a completion. It's done. A cycle is over. That's why people are like, oh my gosh, they have faith in this connection. I don't know. I think you were supposed to create something with someone, and it got shot down. And I think it's because you have a vision, Cancer, and I don't think it matches all the possibilities, and that's okay, you know. So, you know, you're going from queen to the king. Like in the past, you're like keeping it all in, which is not healthy. For you, it is, because you're like, I have control over. Like it's almost like a softer version of yourself that's not face value. But if you work with your intuition, the face value is just, it ends up more focused. It's very serious. So, where's Gemini in your chart? Gemini is very transactional. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Oh. Oh, wow. Cancer, this is interesting. You're leading your... Okay, so... You're leading yourself in a direction that's actually kind of heartbreaking. Like, it's sad. This is sadness. with any new opportunity, and you're like walking in the, you know, why? Things are not clear, and it almost seems like any new opportunity to receive material abundance is heartbreaking. Okay, depression is coming up. You're very, very, very ambitious, Cancer. Okay, and it might mean you get loud, and some people are like, oh, look at that one crow, like, ah! You know, another crow's like, ugh. Geez, you have to yell about it. It's kind of sad the way you're pursuing things. You also feel like you can only move in the dark. Like, you don't share plans. And it ends up, like, being a bad situation. So, yes, you can put your best foot forward, and yes, you can, like, there's some sort of deception. Your ambitions are kind of hurting you. What are these ambitions? Well, for these new opportunities, and or this one, okay, the Emperor and the Knave of Cups. All right. Knight of Swords. The ambition. Oh, it's because you're kind of like, I'm not responsible for anybody else's feelings. Nope. That's why it's kind of like impulsive. It's a little bit like moving too quickly, but yeah, it's like, hey, Cancer, you have to be responsible for how you present yourself, because it's like, there's at least 3 people that are under your wing, if you under your protection, that are learning from you, and they're learning that these opportunities that you're racing towards are heartbreaking. Like, they're not heartbreaking, they're sad. Because you're sad. Oh, you're sad? Yeah, you're sad about these, they're missed opportunities. Okay. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. But you've got an audience, and oh my gosh, look at this. Okay. I think a lot's gone under the radar, Cancer, and it might be necessary to take care, like, secure how you feel about love, because this is where it's headed. 9 of Cups. This is like getting everything you want. This is emotional fulfillment, and since it almost seems like, since you're on a new path, if you can be more vulnerable and not so rush in and spread the news, because there are people listening to you and they're taking you seriously, but there's something about it that makes you want to, you want to retreat. 9 of Cups. This is all headed towards the 9 of Cups. This is just you learning to work with your intuition. wow, you're literally going to have to choose what makes you feel fulfilled. And it's a hard decision. Let me see what the decisions are. Decision number 1. This feels kind of obvious all of a sudden. Walk away from drama, whether personal or outside of you. Or like there's a cycle of emotions that's not serving you. Whoa. What's not serving you emotionally is being in a bit of competition that gives you anxiety. Competition is your problem. Like you see things competitively and it kind of keeps you up at night. So whatever this competition is within yourself, there's 2 9s. You're enlightened about this. You're enlightened about this decision. Do you walk away from, things that are kind of like exhausting? Not necessarily walking away from, sometimes, yes, it does mean fully walking away from people, but it doesn't, maybe just that part, like set a boundary. Cancer, set a boundary. Set a boundary. Because the alternate route is just being worried about that conflict, like constantly thinking about conflict. Yeah, you gotta let that go, boo-boo. It's literally putting such a pressure on you that it's gonna defeat you. It's gonna defeat you. It's gonna defeat your family. Maybe it won't defeat your family, but it'll defeat the purpose of that nurturing nature to like take care of what you have, because the family's feeling defeated. You got this, Cancer. No matter what, you have this, but you are this working with your intuition to get things done for yourself, like yeah. You feel me. I adore you, Cancer. Work with that intuition of yours. I love you. Oh, and by the way, I had this for Gemini too. Where did it go? Is it in my pocket? It's in my pocket. Mix a labradorite, possibly with rose quartz or moldavite. Combine them. Put them on you. The power of stones. I love it. I love you, Cancer. Talk to you soon. Bye.